Well, I was going to make a video, and I did, or I thought I did, where I showed myself cleaning the sides of this pool. There was a bunch of slime on here because it rained. The water came up and it subsided. And when that happens, you'll get some slime on your pool. Also ladders, hot tubs, and other areas may get this as well. And I was filming it, or I thought I was. The camera wasn't on. So I cleaned the entire pool, and when I shut the camera off, it started recording. You gotta hate it when that happens. So I'm still showing the video a little bit of the clean liner and how I cleaned it when it was slimy green and that type of thing. So first of all, I mixed some water up, and I used about 3 tablespoons of chlorine granules. The ones I typically use from a hot tub, I just used for this particular project. Added about 1.5 gallons of water and mixed it up extremely well. Once I did that, I went ahead, making sure I had my audio on this time. Boy, I tell you. Then you go ahead and take your sponge and some water and just go ahead and start wiping the pool. And it came off quite nicely. And the slime's gone. That's kind of chlorinating the side of the pool. This is about 50 parts per million of chlorine when you mix it that way. Now you can be in the pool when you're doing this, because in your big pool like this, that little bit amount of chlorine isn't going to hurt you. It's going to be diluted instantly as you're using this sponge. But I cleaned this off extremely well. You can hit your ladder, any area that needs to be hit, and it will go ahead and basically get rid of any of that slime and grum that's in areas that get wet but don't have the chlorine. You'll notice under the water where chlorine is, you don't need to do that as much. You can still do it underwater if there's areas, but that chlorine will probably have most of that area pretty clean. I'm going to see if I can find an area that looks like it might need a little bit of a scrubbing, since my first video simply wasn't being recorded the entire time. So let me go look around, and I'll show you if I can find some spots that might need cleaned with this chlorine and a sponge. So you can see you can also clean a little bit underwater around there where that sponge needed. Of course, the chlorine probably didn't even need to be needed in that area, but on these areas on the outside of the pool where the water is, and if you add that chlorine, it's kind of adding that little chlorine to the sides. It's getting rid of the slime, it's getting rid of the algae, and it really does go ahead and knock it out real nice. And I wish the video, because from about here all the way down to on this side here was pretty had just chlorine, or I'm sorry, algae, and was a little bit slimy and needed cleaned, and I went ahead and cleaned that up with this little chlorine bath that I created. It's pretty much about actually about 2 tablespoons for every 1 gallon of water. Mix it in warm water, and then just go ahead and start scrubbing the sides of your pool, hot tub, soft tub, or anything else, and that's a great way to go ahead and clean it up. So anyway, I hope this helped you out if you need to clean some areas of your pool. Try this method. It's inexpensive. Create your own solution and start washing your pool, cleaning it up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.